Hello everyone, in this video I just want to talk about one of the guns I found myself using the most in the flight for Halo Infinite, and I only started using it after I figured it out, and after I figured it out, it became one of the areas I had the most fun just using this gun. It was readily available in a lot of areas, especially on Fragmentation, the big team battle map, so I just found myself picking it up. Between this and the Ravager, those guns, if I could see the statistic, had to be the guns I picked up the most. And I really like this weapon, even though it's got a lot of weird caveats to it. A lot of people find this weapon hard to use or didn't understand how to use it because for years you've probably been used to the idea that a precision weapon can be used at all ranges. The precision weapons in Halo are just very versatile. All of them are severely less versatile in this game because I swear they don't do a lot of damage in the body. I swear, like, their damage like spikes and gets really high when they shoot in the head. So being like peak efficient with a battle rifle, like landing a bunch of headshots, it'll feel like the old battle rifle. But if you're legit like capping them in the body, capping them in the shoulder, the battle rifle might feel worse to you. Especially with how much stronger the assault rifle feels, it might feel even worse on top of that. Really, I don't see this as a problem. I always thought the battle rifle meta was more of a problem in Halo than the idea of assault weapons working up close, if you don't mind me saying. And when it comes to this gun doesn't work up close at all. It's very hard to use up close. In fact, it's ill-advised. It does not do a lot of damage in the body. That much is obvious. On top of that, up close, its main gimmick of it having homing projectiles does not work very well, if at all. So if you're landing individual bullets out of the burst from this weapon in the body up close, you're probably doing some of the lowest amounts of damage you can do in Halo Infinite, so this gun doesn't feel strong. All you gotta do is back up a little bit. That's really all it takes. Back up a little bit and make sure you fire when your reticle is red. Because then as soon as the bullets, I keep calling them bullets, as soon as the projectile travels a certain amount of distance from the gun, they're going to start to travel faster and they're going to start to lean towards the enemy a lot harder. Like at first the tracking isn't really there, but then as soon as it travels a little bit, they'll start to turn and curve and home in on what you're firing at. And you want to aim for the head because body shots aren't going to do that much. That's really all it takes. On top of that, get used to venting manually because that's the new mechanic for the plasma weapons in this game. Previously, you could just fire till they overheat, or you could time your shots or just stop firing so it wouldn't overheat. Now you can manually vent plasma weapons so that they don't overheat. Doing so makes them return to being cooled off a lot faster than letting the weapon overheat. It's just like using Reinhardt's shield in Overwatch. If you turn it off before it breaks, it recharges faster. It's just a more intuitive way to use the plasma weapons, and I welcome the change wholeheartedly. I really enjoy using this gun, and I hope people can come to understand how to enjoy it as well, because I'm afraid they're going to change it or mess with it, because people have been complaining about it so much, and I think it works just fine the way it is, and I hope it stays the same. But anyway, that's all I had to say about the matter. I hope if you were having trouble with this gun, this kind of brings how to use it to light. Or maybe you really enjoyed it as well and you approve of the changes as well, because, you know, I've always seen Halo as the fighting game of shooting games. Halo has a very heavy amount of situationalism due to the science fiction nature of the weapons in this game. And I hope more guns drive this idea home that you have to use this weapon a certain way. It's not a cure-all, it's not a weapon made for every opportunity. Because this gun hits the nail on the head without question. This is how precision weapons should work. Strong at their ideal range, but easily outdone the second you break the barrier and get up close. How do you feel about the Pulse Carbine? Do you think it and its weird brand of new precision rifle mechanics make for a good Halo game, or are you completely convinced just shooting someone what felt like 3 to 4 times in the head with a battle rifle in Halo 2 or Halo 3 is just how Halo is supposed to work? Let me know in the comments section below, and thank you for watching.